being with customers is the fun part of life. And I'm always jealous of salespeople because you can see customers every day. Some of them only 8 times in a month, which is dreadful. Seriously dreadful. And I think if I would ask anyone in this room that isn't in sales, would you be able to come forward and get 100 euros from me if you could tell me that you're making more than 60 customer calls a year? Then there's only probably going to be in this whole room 5 people. And I think we need to drive more customer exposure. Because we can tell the salespeople this is what you need to do. Yeah, start doing this. And then he says, well, have you seen the customer lately? Our credibility with people in sales only comes from, there's no other thing that's going to give us credibility. If we are side by side with the salespeople, showing the trick, doing what you think they need to be doing. So if you're just going to send out a PowerPoint presentation and you say, this is how you need to sell, just go out and sell, get busy. And then they try it, and sometimes they trust you and they try it and it fails. Then they say like, next time you send something out, they'll say like. So I challenge everyone in our team, go with salespeople to customers and learn from those customers so that whenever you make something in the future, it's not needs 2 hours of adjustment, but they can actually use it because you know now how a customer responds to us. Okay? And the only one that's going to pay our salary at the end of the month is our customer. Nobody else. Okay? So it's not Emerson, it's not an ABC, it's not, it's our customer. The one that pays the paycheck after we ship something, that's the one that's going to give us the money. And our salespeople, maybe challenge, you like that, that's why they're salespeople. But we also need them to challenge us, and I think some of them did. Useful here to be the last few days. Again, I learned a few things, how Lucky looks faster than his shadow. Okay, anyone wants to share any other experience you had here, other than bar sessions and too late and too early and good coffee or whatever?
Bad coffee, absolutely bad.
Bad coffee? No, that's what you drink in the bar is absolutely good. Experiences this week? Other than seeing Barcelona again? Seeing Barcelona. Was it useful?
Yeah.
So we wait another 2 years to do it again?
Yeah.
No. No? Okay. No. Good. We didn't do it last year. We did do it actually December 2013 was the last time we did it in London. That's also where we recorded all those funny videos for the sales meeting for Altaya as well. So we decided not to do the cheapest team building event ever. And the most hilarious one I've had as well. Rick Bailey in a MC Hammer dress, hammering and transmitting. It was hilarious. So I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed seeing you all again. I also enjoyed some of your engagement going further than before, and I think that's important because we have a responsibility to grow our team. And growing our team doesn't mean adding people. It means like asking people, what are you doing and why are you doing it like this? And maybe learning that maybe doing it slightly different. So I have a few for this on the session. So, okay, by the way, it's interesting. Marty made an observation, 32 people in the room, 20 people presented. Okay, in fairness, some people we didn't ask. Okay, so that's good. We also asked in the same routine, can you please send a Christmas wish so that everybody can see that? If I would count the people that have multiple on one slide, we actually come to a reasonable number of 8. But it's dreadful, right? I mean, are you really not interested in telling your colleagues that you're going to have an extra year? So you're late?
Is it humbug? Bah humbug. Christmas spirit is gone.
Bah humbug. Okay, so whatever. Is that English? Is that English?
Yeah, it must be. It must be.
Okay. So I have a few, which actually I start with the most funniest one because I thought it was hilarious. So now you also realize why the Christmas gift picture had to be taken here. So I don't know what it means, but there's oops. Changed. Someone did some real serious Photoshop work. Well, better do it with an email. So happy holidays. Okay, good. So you're
Ужасно.
So then, then I thought, like, the guy that's going to actually put it in, that probably is going to say something, and I guess Mark, you know, this is yours, right? But I couldn't see anymore.
It was 2 minutes, by the way.
It was 2 minutes. Oh, okay. Well, anyhow, you get a nice mic for this. So, this is, I know this one, this is Arthur, and if you would, I should have said, do you know who this is? It must be a local guy.
Yeah.
Just a little bit left. Arthur, thanks for this. I actually put this one up, so Merry Christmas to you as well. And here's my little plea for closing, and this is the last slide.
You're not going to explain it, right?
No, I'm not going to explain. I'm going to pick out 3. You tell me which 3 they are. I guess, you know, I've used this slide before, almost like every time. These are also team norms, but it's in a different format. But I'd like you to realize there's a few things that we have learned this week, pervasive sensing. It is going to be a big change for us. Also organizationally. We're going to have people assigned to these reliability and energy management and, you know, the health and safety and safety piece itself. So we'll have people moving there.
Да, еще дорожку говорил, я хочу, чтобы вы были лидерами опыта в своих регионах. Уйдите перед дорожком.
Customers no longer asking whether you want it fast. If they don't say we don't want it fast, they're not going to get it fast. So we will actually, we have a new implementation mid of January for all of you. If a customer puts an order on us, in the order confirmation we will state it ships when ready. Okay, there's a nicer verbiage to it. That means if he put on an order and it says 4 weeks from now, if it's ready in 5 days, it's going to go in 5 days. Okay, there's some conditions under it, like if the customer really doesn't want to have to put it in, but the default will become speed. And I think that's a change in the way we look at these things. Big change. Because the reason why we do this, too few people out there promote on-demand to our customers. So maybe we need to start demonstrating to our customers time and time again, so that they get used to the fact that it's faster and start asking after the quote, you know, why do you quote 4 weeks? I always get it in 4 days. Okay, so that's another methodology of getting our customers inside. Okay, so here's another one that I like to success. I've heard the word Enders and Hauser a few times this week. Luckily, Neil is anchoring us a little bit more on Yokogawa. Oh, where's my Christmas card?
And mine.
When did you send it?
And mine.
Not yours, you didn't send any.
I sent it last year.
Okay, there's one I lost. This is Anthony Grover.
It's in the PowerPoint. I gave you the 2 slides of the 3rd slide of Christmas card.
Okay, so then Neil also has a Christmas gift.
Best wishes, everybody.
But the thing is, you know, here's the thing. Art de Boom anchored us once on this. He said, I think we have a lot of fear. And having fear means you're going to attract negative feelings. And one of the fears that we have is that there's a company out there that does everything much better than we do. Everything much better than we do. And maybe some of the guys, and I was in the German sales force, this is probably 10 years ago. And they were hammering me, you know, Enders does this, and Enders does that, but Enders does this, and they're a prettier product, nicer product. And they're 30% less in price, and you know, hammer the whole evening. So at a certain point in time, I was like, so I said, you know, can you just tell me one reason why we still sell something if everything is better with the other guys? And then it was a life-changing moment for me. They went like, oh no, okay, so we do this, and we do that, and we do this. They had an array of arguments. And I think we like to talk about everything that we don't have and can't do, and where others are better in, but we need to start focusing on what we actually are, and who, you know, so believing if you go into a war and you believe you're going to lose, yeah, you might as well not start a war, right? Because you have a few casualties and a few people that won't make it home. So if you start a war, you want to go into the war knowing you're going to win it. So, and I think we need to get a little bit more of that attitude. If we go out in the field, if the sales guy goes to a customer and he thinks like, well, really you don't want to buy this stuff, but you know, I'm going to offer it to you anyhow. Are you going to get any order? No, right? Okay, so I think we need to get an attitude of we can win, and we believe we can win, and believing and can means we're going to have a behavior that's more opportunistic, and sometimes we fail, and that's fine. And sometimes we're getting a better attitude of winning. Convincing and having a radiation of, you know, it works. I think someone said like this is a good move. It is important that we do that. Okay? Does it make sense? If it doesn't, talk to me this evening. Okay, free time, that's the only one thing I want you to do. Be ready, be busy with the right things. And it's up to Marty, myself, and other people in the room to help each other understand what are the right things. Our strategic plan is clear, it's pervasive sensing, it's on demand, it's KOP3, it's lifecycle services. You know, there's a whole array of things. There's a digital experience piece. We need to focus on those things and, you know, make sure we make those successful. Those are strategic to the company. Okay? Safe trip home. Resharpen your soul. There's a book about that. It's about sharpen the soul, you know, re-energizing, getting a new vision on the world, you know. Get fat and happy over Christmas when you eat. Enjoy your family, don't drink too much, but definitely enjoy yourself. And somewhere I hope to see you in. Yeah, of course. Yes, you can.
My voice, what I think is the voice of all the team of the mission. I provide, say thank you for this opportunity. It was a good opportunity to share ideas with the people and enjoy with them. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks for pointing out that I forgot to thank you guys for showing up. Again, thanks, and you know, Merry Christmas. And enjoy. Before I close, go.
I want to go back to the objectives that you presented on.
Want to see this one?
No, I don't want to see the slide. But I think that we had a lot of the objectives that we identified in the beginning. So 400 years of experience, perfect. But I also want to mention the persons that don't have that much experience with Amazon, because they have a very fresh view on the business. And so it's not only experience, it's also having not so experienced people in the room. That gave a good view on the business. I learned this week a lot, so thank you for that. And that's are my final words. So Merry Christmas to you, and a Happy New Year. Thank you.
Make sure you're with your groups at 8:30. Everybody departs. Yeah, is that correct? Everybody 8:30.
8:30, everybody has their reservation. At 8, everybody meets in the lobby.
Great.
With their group. Keep in mind which is your leader. If you don't know how they look like, ask somebody so you know who to send home.
And the Rich and
And
the
if
White,
you don't, ask group.
2 seconds, Rich and the White group, 7:30 in the lobby. 7:30 in the lobby.
Учились.